Welcome. My name is Tori and I'm here today to talk to you about the 5 foundations of health. If you follow me on Instagram, I recently posted about this, but wanted an opportunity to talk a little bit more in depth, really about what the foundations mean and why it is the most critical place to start when evaluating health symptoms of any kind. So the 5 foundations of health are a nutrient-dense diet, mineral balance, blood sugar balance, hydration, and digestion. These 5 foundations really determine your health as a whole. If any one of these foundations is not supported optimally, it's going to affect the other foundations. They're all connected to each other, but it's going to cause this kind of domino effect in your body, and you might start to see symptoms show up in other ways that you might not have guessed was related to something else, to another system in your body. So we have these 5 foundations of health, but from those 5 foundations, we have 4 more systems in our body that are 100% reliant on the complete functioning of these foundations. That's going to be your endocrine system, which is essentially your hormones, your thyroid, your adrenals, your immune system, your cardiovascular health, and your detoxification system in your body. These foundational priorities aren't supported. Our hormones can't operate as they are meant to, which means if you're a woman, your period will be affected. The transition into menopause will be affected. Your thyroid might not be working optimally. You might experience adrenal fatigue, which everybody seems to be experiencing these days. You've probably heard that term before. Your immune system would be suffering, so you might be getting sick a lot, not always feeling your most optimal self. Even cardiovascular health, the function and efficiency of how well our heart is working is tied again to these foundational priorities and detoxification. So sweating, going to the bathroom, those are all really important mechanisms for getting rid of toxins in our body. And if we're not daily detoxifying, that accumulation of toxins in our body can be really problematic after a period of time. And so these things are all connected to each other. There's not isolating one of them and ignoring the other ones. They're all connected to each other. And so you should always just be cautious of pursuing any kind of supplement or protocol that claims to fix something that doesn't really look at the whole picture. So if somebody tells you should take magnesium because you have trouble sleeping and they don't ask you anything else, that should kind of be a red flag. Really, we have to start with the foundations of health so we can support health as a whole. So if these foundations aren't optimally supported in your body, you might be experiencing things like you're getting sick all the time, not recovering well from your workouts. You might feel excessively hungry, or you might not really have that much of an appetite at all. Cold hands and feet, painful periods, a really rough transition into menopause. You might not be having regular bowel movements, low sex drive, not sleeping well, feeling groggy when you wake up, just kind of a low energy state all the time, experiencing an afternoon crash. These are all signs and symptoms that your foundations might not be optimally supported. The reason why we have to start with the foundations is because anything else is essentially like a band-aid. So these systems that come out of the foundations, you know, your hormones, your immune system, detoxifying, cardiovascular health, these systems are reliant on your foundations working well. So if you are speaking to some kind of practitioner and you're getting sick all the time and their recommendation is just to take a vitamin C supplement, that should be a red flag to you, because it's not, you know, really addressing what the root cause of the problem may be. We always have to dive deeper than just whatever the superficial surface layer symptom is, because by the time those symptoms start to present themselves in our body, it's usually because there's been some kind of imbalance present for a while now, and it's just now starting to physically manifest itself. So the reason that I love teaching people about the foundation so much is because once you have this understanding of how your body functions on a physiological level, it's so much easier to make decisions about your health, because you understand how your body actually reacts to it. You know, a lot of the times the reasons that we're seeking out different programs and protocols and supplements is because we really don't have an understanding of how our body works and what it needs. We're kind of just going off of what other people are doing, what we see on social media, hear on TV, read in magazines. And so this foundational knowledge is so powerful, and I think it's just really empowering because it puts you in the driver's seat of your health instead of somebody else, and enables you to make decisions that you know are going to be supportive of your body and your health specifically. So thanks for listening. Please let me know if you have any more questions or want to dive in deeper into any of these subjects in a one-on-one setting. I would love to chat with you. Talk to you soon. Thanks for joining me.